Welcome to the Department of Trade and Industry's MSME DigiTalks 2023, the podcast series, the show where we tackle about the latest trends in digitalization and how our small businesses are benefiting from these new technologies.
Welcome to MSME DigiTalks, the podcast series. Happy Tech Thursday mga ka-DigiTalks at nagbabalik po kami with a fun way of learning more about digitalization. Samahan nyo kami para sa mga kapanapanabik at pinakabagong tips, tricks, and trends na maaaring makatulong upang mapabuti at mapalago ang inyong negosyo. Bago ang lahat, for more information, check out the MSME Tech Tools available at the DTI website. As part of DTI's effort of helping MSMEs embrace the digital economy, the Tech Tools for MSMEs was created with the purpose of affording the public with information about digital tools or innovations that could leverage their businesses as they convert from their traditional ways to organizational approaches. You may also like and follow our DTI Facebook page and YouTube channel for the 2022 MSME DigiTalks episodes and past podcast episodes. I am your host, lovely Joy Chan from the DTI Bureau of SME Development, and I'm excited to be here with you all as we explore the exciting world of digitalization for MSMEs in the Philippines. Nako, every month we will focus on a specific topic that we believe would be very beneficial to our MSMEs. Last episode, tinalakay natin ang digital marketing. Ngayon naman, ating palawakin ang ating kaalaman sa advanced digital marketing. Ano-ano nga ba ang Facebook Insights, ads? So, nagbabalik pong muli ang ating ka-DigiTalks, Miss Irene Villa-Espin ng 3 Women OPC or the Echo Ship. Happy Tech Thursday to you, Miss Irene.
Happy DigiTech Thursday to you, Miss Lovely. How are you? It's good to be back.
Thanks for joining us again today. Para naman po, ating makakasamang DigiTalks expert for today, siya po ay isang accredited trainer from Bayan Academy and Meta Philippines on digital marketing. Aside from being a trainer, she currently works as an omni-channel ads strategist for local service-based businesses and serves as head of student support Ads Level Up program for Filipino media buyers. Please welcome DigiTalks expert, Miss Frances Bernadette Cruz. Happy Tech Thursday to you.
Happy Tech Thursday, Lovely. Happy Tech Thursday din sa'yo, Irene. Nice to meet you both.
Hi, ayan. So, simulan natin agad, ano? Miss Irene, meron po ba kayong mga social media strategies na na-apply sa inyong business?
Yes. So, like previously mentioned, no, Miss Lovely from the previous episode, so 80% of our revenue is really online. So we employ social media primarily. In place na siya actually, since we've been in business for 4 years already. So our social media strategies are in place. Although I still do the ones who do media buying. Ako pa rin yung in charge doon sa marketing.
Ayan. Miss Frances, no, na-share na po previously ni Miss Irene na before pandemic pa, nakakapag-adapt na siya ng digital marketing, and also she started as one person in her business. Miss Frances, para po sa mga micros natin, lalo-lalo na sa mga tagapakinig natin ngayon, no, para po sa isang taong nagmamanage ng negosyo, ano po ba yung mga social media strategies na pwede niyang i-apply, lalo na kung siya lang mag-isa, kaya niya bang i-handle yun? Ano po yung mabibigyan yung mga tips para po sa kanila?
Ayan, thank you for that, Lovely. No? Una, let's acknowledge the fact that Irene was able to put up her own business by herself. Imagine doing or managing yung business ng operations. For sure, meron din yung HR, meron din fulfillment, and also marketing. And yun nga, na-mention nyo din sa previous episodes na MSMEs usually start ng solopreneur talaga, yung mga may-ari or yung mga business owner. Now, some tips, no, for you to be able to at least kickstart, probably si Irene na encounter niya rin to. One thing that you should be able to create for yourself or sa business mo is, una, since wala naman tayong masyadong malaki pang budget, di ba? Ika nga, wala tayong malaking budget to launch or to at least provide our marketing offline, be present online. So one of the cheapest or most cost-efficient way talaga to promote or to at least be marketable is by being present online. So create your Facebook, your social media pages. Some of the social media pages na relevant to starting business, syempre si Facebook pa rin, Instagram. Nowadays, no, if you're into video or visual platform or video or visual motion platform, si TikTok nandyan na rin siya, no. So you have to be present kung nasaan yung mga potential customers or clients ninyo. Kaya at least you get to know then ano ba yung klaseng behavior meron sila. And sa behavior na yon, eventually, no, if you push for a paid promotion or you run ads, kagaya ng ginawa ni Irene sa business niya, you're also able to know how to communicate sa kanila. Paano nyo sila kakausapin? Paano ba sila mas madaling ma-engage sa content na i-create ninyo para sa businesses ninyo? Aside from creating social media platforms or pages, you also have to have your assets. Sa digital marketing, no, importante na may sarili kang assets. Ano ba tong mga assets na to? What we normally ask clients, kasi I'm a media buyer, I'm a service provider, no? What we normally ask clients is, number one, do they have their optimized social media pages? Not necessarily to have their own website kasi hindi naman lahat ng MSME kaya nila magkaroon agad ng website, no? But at least the basics ng social media pages. Number two, do they have their own photos or videos of their products or services? Importante na kahit papano makapag-produce or makapag-provide tayo ng sarili natin kasi iba pa rin yung impact nito sa mga customers or consumers if you have your own photos rather than getting stock photos or stock videos sa online lang din, no? Ibang ibang impact siya na meron kang sarili mong mga materyales. Number three, do you have quality or winning product or service? Ngayon, ito siya, medyo debatable siya, no? It's important to note that sometimes, no, some businesses fail kasi yung produkto nila or services nila are not validated enough to be marketable. So may mga pagkakataon na maaring may defect yung products or may mga pagkakataon na yung products ay hindi as effective as hindi as effective as promised through marketing, no? So malaking impact 'yon na kahit anong gawin mong marketing, if yung produkto mo or serbisyo mo is hindi naman talaga ganoon kaganda, nagkakaroon din siya ng impact when it comes to doing marketing and eventually magta-translate siya sa benta or sa sales. And then yung next, do you have social proofs? Meron ka bang mga testimonials or product reviews or service reviews? Ngayon, ang question din dyan, paano po kung bago lang ako? How can I be able to create social reviews or testimonials for my products or services? Number one that we usually share or recommend to our clients or to our students is what you can do is to ask your networks, your friends, to have an honest opinion or honest review of your product or your services. That way, when they actually experience or they actually try on or buy your products or your services, they can provide social reviews or testimonials din kung paano ba yung naging experience nila or kung paano ba yung experience or ano ba yung naranasan nila, ano ba yung effect. Halimbawa, kung merong solution promise yung product ninyo or services ninyo. That way, you can also, if merong something not so positive, you can improve on, di ba? Or if there's positive thing, you can highlight on kapag ka nag-market ka naman din. And then yung last na important din natin na ginagawa, are you ready to cater customers online? Will you be very active catering customers online? Meaning to say, if there's an inquiry coming in, makakasagot ka ba kagad? Kasi there are a lot of businesses, especially MSMEs, na nai-excite sila, no? Kasi, ayan, kagaya ng ginawa ni Irene na she's doing everything by herself. Kasi gano'n naman talaga nagsisimula ang lahat. Pero it can also get overwhelming kapag nagulat ka na yung bang dami ng inquiries bigla sa'yo. Are you ready to cater those inquiries immediately? And at the same time, are you ready to fulfill? So yun yung mga bagay na you have to consider when you start marketing online. Kasi ano talaga eh, if you do it well, it can go beyond. No? If you do it not so well, well, may stuck ka a bit, but definitely, marketing your products or your services or your business online can help you or reach more potential for your business. So, yun yung mga initial tips natin.
Thank you po, Miss Frances. I think si Miss Irene, no, bilang medyo matagal na nag-adapt ng digital marketing and social media po na platforms, Miss Irene, meron po ba kayong ma-share kay Miss Frances na let's say may mga mishaps po ba kayong na-experience? Yung na-mention kanina ni Miss Frances, no, na-overwhelm, pwede ma-overwhelm sa inquiries. Kayo po ba, may ganun po ba kayong challenges na na-experience?
Okay, thank you, Miss Lovely. Thank you, Frances. Natuwa naman ako doon sa kwento. Yeah, na-experience ko yun lahat. So, when I first started, like, nung pandemic, diba? Dun yun, I think, I started kasi exploring. I started with Google Ads first, 2019, and then around 2020, sabi ko, bago mag-pandemic, okay, I'll check with, kasi in 2019, I was still employed. Yun yung story. So, 2018, in December, I launched the product. 2019, the whole year, I was employed. So, I was doing business on the side and being employed on the side. And so, nagpipick up na yung the eco-shift noon. I think around September, I already set it up. Meron akong Facebook, Instagram, but no advertising yet. Puro organic yon. So, and then I did a sale, parang Founders Day sale, which I did just recently as well. It's our 5th Founders Day sale, which is nakakatawa. Medyo mahaba to, Miss Lovely. So,
Okay
ang
lang.
kwento. So, I think September, so ang dami inquiries, kasi hindi na ako natutulog kasi wala ako lang mag-isa. Remember, I am also employed. Sabi ko, shucks, tapos yung employment ko noon, head of sales sa pharmaceutical. So, hindi pa pala ako lumipat doon. Ano pa, sales manager buong South Luzon. So, ang laki pa rin ng hawak ko na territory. So, ang ginawa ko, nag-employ ako ng isang assistant. Tapos yung I have 2 children kasi. Ngayon, they're adults now. Pero nung time na yun, bata pa sila. So, yung eldest ko, nasa animation. So, siya yung gumawa ng logo, skewed pa yung logo. Although ngayon, ayos na. Sila yung katulong ko. So, minsan nag-aaway na kami kasi hindi na talaga ako natutulog. Parang 2 hours lang kasi yung fulfillment, yung daming orders ipapack ko. Ganun, sabi ko, shucks. So, it's time for me to hire one person. So, yung hire one person, sabi ko, hala, paano ko masusustain i-hire to? Kasi ngayon, syempre may benta. Paano bukas? Paano pag wala? Nung time na yun, parang 2,000 a day lang ata yung benta ko. So, okay lang, 2,000 a day. Habi-habi. Pag sale, yung sale na yun, biglang naging 300,000 sa isang araw. So, isipin mo, iiyak ka dun kasi 2,000 lang naman, di ba? Tapos biglang lumaki. Tapos, sige, yun lang muna. Tapos wala muna to Google, ano lang to, na hindi ko pa nga alam paano i-run. Parang gumastos ka lang, ano ba ginagawa dito? Yung ibo-boost mo lang, tapos i-follow mo lang yung steps. So, kasi gusto ko lang, plug and play. Lahat lagi sa akin plug and play. Tapos pagdating ng December, I think there was a bazaar. It was not DTI yet. It was in Glorieta. It was our anniversary, like my first year. I did another sale. And then I just posted it online. No media boosting pa, like Facebook, Instagram. Pero yung promotion kasi is like, buy one, get one. Dinubog. Isa lang yung staff ko. Iyak talaga ako. Sabi ko, shucks, hindi ko to kaya. Meron akong bazaar, tapos meron pa akong online. So, online pa lang, wala na, iyak ka na eh. Hindi ka na matutulog eh. Parang, siguro mga 10 days ko siyang pinak. Tapos, sabi ko, sige, magre-resign na ako kasi napansin na rin ng boss ko. Nung time na yun, national na yung hawak ko. Parang hindi na rin fair, ganun. So, nag-resign ako ng January, doon ako nag-explore ng Instagram na Facebook. But then, since full-time na ako sa eco-shift doon, hindi ko na masyadong na-feel yung hirap. Okay lang, you're selling 10, 5,000 a day. Kaya, kasi mag-isa ka lang naman, wala ka nang ginagawa, di ba? So, ikaw lang yun. Pagdating ng COVID, di ba, nag-stop ako for 2 weeks. Kasi COVID, sarado tindahan. And yet, meron akong customers na nag-i-inquire, do you still deliver? Ganyan. Online to ha. Ang boosting ko lang nun, wala pa talaga, puro organic. Tapos, sabi ko, ay, meron naghahanap. O sige, hanap ako ng rider. Meron Lalamove before, si Kuya. Sabi niya. Sabi ko, Kuya, do you deliver? Mga 10 parcel lang yan everyday. Sabi niya, sige ma'am, ano mo na sa akin, pipick upan kita daily. Kasi ano naman siya, essentials siya, shampoo, sabon. Kasama siya doon. Tapos sabi ko, ala, parang bored ata yung mga tao ngayon. Ang siguro, if I have a gift lang na to see kung ano yung trend. Kumbaga, I'm always a step ahead. And so far, nagagamit ko yung vision ba, na I get to see, okay, so this is the trend now. Medyo attuned ako doon kasi you read the news, kailangan medyo aware ka kung anong nangyayari sa mundo, di ba? So you can also adapt. So, okay, the market has closed, people are bored. So they're gonna buy stuff. And then, nakita ko, okay, sige, try ko nga itong Facebook. So I did. Alam mo, Miss Lovely, Frances, di ba sabi ko, 300,000, happy na ako. Pagdating ng April, umiiyak na ako. Hindi na talaga ako natutulog. Kasi parang bigla talaga siyang nag-double. April, by June, I have to move out. I have to rent an office and hire people. So immediately by June, meron na akong 5 people. Na yung 5 people na yun, hindi ako prepared yung growth. Hindi ako prepared. Hindi rin yung tao na hinire ko. I have to train. So ultimately, umiiyak na lang talaga ako. Tapos, grabe yung stress, grabe everything, but naalala ko lang yung journey, nakakatuwa siya. Pero ngayon, ganun pa rin. I have 25 people under my team, but because of my spending, like the budget, remember I said I allocate 30% of my revenue to marketing. Never ko yan ginalaw. Yung formula na yan, hindi yan nagbabago. So pag bumenta ako ng 100,000, 30,000 doon, pupunta talaga sa marketing. The next month, lalaki. Ganon siya. And so far, if I'm gonna share it, I hope na kung merong mga nakikinig ngayon na fellow MSMEs, mga fellow MSMEs na ka-Berks, tapos you're there na in your business and you're exploring marketing, never be afraid mag-set aside kayo ng marketing. Most people kasi they don't want to spend on marketing kasi feeling nila wala akong budget, forgetting na it's the most important aspect actually. Kasi how are you gonna sell your product? How are you gonna reach people if you don't spend money on this? So 30% yon. Now I have 25 people on my team. Just recently, we had our 5th Founders Day sale. Ito lang, September. In one week, we had 6,000 orders that I need to fulfill. Umiyak na naman ako. Actually, hindi na ako umiyak. Yung umiyak yung mga tao ko na. Kasi di ba parang grabe yung fulfillment, yung parang when are we going to receive our products? Although may nakalagay na it's gonna take very long kasi we adjust na eh. Alam mo na experience mo na hindi kakayanin kasi una-una yung fulfillment team mo, meron ka lang specific, like I have 4 people. Ang capacity ng isang tao is 100 a day. So obviously 400 a day lang. Pag kinumpute mo yung 6,000, paano mo yun matatapos? 'Di ba? So, hindi mo talaga siya matatapos. So, lalagyan mo siya ng timeline. And kanino ko siya ina-attribute? Ina-attribute ko talaga to sa digital marketing. When I started with advertising, I only spent 2,000 a month, a day, not a month. 2,000 a month, 2,000 a day, 5,000 a day. Now I'm spending 50,000 a day. So it has come to that, like a really big ad spending that actually Meta gave me a credit limit already. Because before, lang siya, umiikot lang. Ngayon lang, just recently, they gave me an 8 million credit limit to spend on ads, which is like really helpful sa akin. Kasi before, credit card ko lagi yung umiikot eh. Hoy, napuputol na yung ads ko kasi wala pa akong pambayad. Yung ganan. So, hindi mo siya na explore ng maayos. So, in a way, happy naman ako na, ay, okay, kasi niloloko na ako ng mga friends mo. Bibigyan ka na ng kalendaryo ni Zuckerberg niyan kasi laki na ng, di ba? Laki-laki na ng sinispend mo on marketing. Pero, ang lesson lang din dito is, be wise and be smart. Pero you have really to have good product. I mean, yung social proof na sabi kanina ni Francis, if you don't have those, you don't have the reviews, you don't have a good product, your customer service tax, if someone else would inquire sa customer service and no one would handle it for you, wala. Even now, ako tumitingin ako ng customer. I have 3 people who handles customer service. Even now, tumitingin ako na may miss out pa rin nila yung nandyan. Although ngayon, sinatry ko na i-avoid as much as possible unless kung meron na talagang concern. Kasi sobrang dami. And as you grow na, you also receive, you cannot please everyone, di ba? So before kasi, sumasama talaga loob ko pag naka-receive ako ng isang one bad review. Parang, oh my God, I feel so small na. Pero ngayon, of course, ang dami na naming na-serve na customers. It's more than 100,000 Filipinos na. Ano na obviously, meron at merong may mga issues dyan. So, paano na lang i-manage? So, kaya kailangan you have to be on top. Pero yung journey, yung mag-isa ka lang, ay, normal yon na iiyakan mo siya. Kasi, pero you have to be prepared. Kaya parang, okay, ngayon, ambitious, meron akong target ngayong December, ganito. Iisipin ko naman, ano naman yung preparations na kailangan kong gawin for this para kasi it's an investment that's worth taking. Invest in your marketing, of course, invest in your product really well, and invest in how to train your people to handle customer service. Haba ng kwento, you can cut it.
No, it's very interesting to hear your journey from how na ikaw lang as part-time na owner, then part-time na employee, and then you went as full-time na business owner, and here you are now. So congratulations po on being a strong, independent woman. Miss Irene, ang nagustuhan kong tip na nabanggit nyo kanina, yung formula nyo po. Yung 30% ng sales is ilalaan po talaga ni business owner sa kanya marketing. Now, Miss Frances, meron lang pong nabanggit si Miss Irene kanina, no? I think patotoo si Miss Irene kung gaano ka-effective ang digital marketing kasi umiiyak na din daw siya as well as her employees dahil sobrang dami ng orders. Meron po siyang nabanggit na may bad reviews, no? So, I think hindi yun talaga maiiwasan with customer engagement and digital marketing kasi kailangan mo talaga mag-build ng relationship with your customers. Ngayon, for a business owner or for Miss Irene, what can you give her na parang advice para, let's say, how to handle those reviews kung meron man na bad?
And I think marami ng experience ng rebuts dito si Irene kasi matagal na siya sa business. But ultimately, para sa mga viewers and listeners natin na bago pa lang, no, or iniisip nila, paano ko to sasagutin? Ano bang tamang sagot sa mga ganitong klaseng responses sa produkto ko or sa services ko? Iiyak na lang ba ako tas didelete ko ba to? No, but the ultimate advice we usually give is be proactive. No, marami dyan matatakot na sumagot ng bad reviews kasi syempre, yan yung kagaya. Let's also acknowledge yung feeling ng solopreneur na gumagawa ng lahat tas nakatanggap ng isang bad review, no? But you have to be very proactive. And if your business is also customer-centric, ibig sabihin, pinaprioritize mo rin kung ano ba yung welfare ng customers mo or ng clientels mo, you'll be able to answer it na mas maayos and mas magiging proactive ka na you acknowledge na halimbawa, no, usually naman kapag winning yung product, ibig sabihin, effective yung product mo or maayos yung services mo, ano ba yung mga usual na bad reviews? Baka yung packaging, baka yung delivery time, no? If those are just the simple control, parang within the controlled situation, maging proactive tayo sa pagsagot na will do better, or if nasira or naubos or nabasag yung halimbawa, yung product, no, yung sa packaging, if you can do replacements, like for example, you have an ample contingency fund for replacement, just to also to protect the image of your brand or your business, okay din naman yun. Now, what if bad talaga yung naging effect? Ibig sabihin, no, halimbawa, if your product or service is a solution-based product or service. So, an example, mga skincare, baka nagkaroon ng bad effect like baka rashes or baka nag-purging, So, you also have to be ready. And kanina na-mention ni Irene, you really have to know you really have to know and invest more about your product para maiwasan mo din yung mga ganitong klaseng incidents. So, if that's the case, no, it's gonna be 1 in a million. Kapag ka-confident ka kasi na yung produkto mo is maayos, di ba? It's a winning product, it's an effective product, bibihira naman din yung magiging ganong klaseng response. Unless you also have disclaimers that your product, if it's solution-based product, no, if it's case-to-case basis, kung halimbawa na um, may pre-existing condition, halimbawa yung skin, etc., may mga disclaimers ka or may mga like notes ka for your audiences or for your clients para din sila aware sila na it can happen. So the key here for like a good reputation as well for the brand and a good to have a good relationship with your customer or clients is by having open communication. Kasi yun yung takot ng ibang MSMEs, mga iba naming students na parang one bad review, i-delete lang nila o kaya ibablock lang nila, no? I mean, maling practice, no? You deal with them proactively kasi end of the day, you want to have a longer relationship with that customer or client, or if hindi na natuloy, at least wala na silang bad words or any bad feedback na ipapamakalat or papamahagi about your business or about your brand. So just be proactive. Acknowledge yung pagkakamali if talagang nagkamali or talagang may something na hindi magandang effect. And then, what's your action plan for them? Do you want to replace their products that they received? Are you giving complimentary or freebies for them to compensate, no? Or meron bang ibang damages pa na nasa controlled situation? Therefore, you act on it. Huwag yung iiwanan lang siya kasi pag iniwan mo siya, makakasama siya sa reputation ng brand mo or ng business mo.
Thank you po, Miss Frances, for those tips. Miss Frances, nabanggit natin kanina pa yung social media strategies. How would you classify if si MSME ay naka-basic pa or ready na for advanced digital marketing? Or first, paano po ba natin sila ma-differentiate? So, for an MSMEs, saan po kung pwedeng magsimula?
Okay. Kanina and yung like previous episode ninyo, paulit-ulit na binabanggit ni Irene, which I also agree 100%. Marketing is an investment. So if you're not ready to invest, so parang yung example nga is, ano ba yung mga examples? For example, yung maglagay ka sa stocks, bumili ka ng shares, and there's a risk behind it. No? Hindi yung parang pag nag-market ka, panalo ka palagi. Kasi you're also doing testing. So if you're just a newbie o bago ka lang na negosyo, and then you're present online, I would say you stick to what you can invest within or what you can risk within your business when it comes to marketing. Good thing kay Irene, she's very aggressive. She knows how to project because of the trends, very updated siya. Okay na okay yun. Pero hindi kasi lahat ng mga MSMEs may mata para doon or parang may feels for the trends no. So if you cannot risk, don't. Yun lang muna siguro. Kasi may mga negosyante na marami talaga ding pera pero skeptical sila when it comes to digital marketing. Oh, bogus lang yan, scam lang yan, o kaya malulugi lang ako dyan. Simply because they're not educated enough or they're not knowledgeable enough sa ano ba yung pwedeng mangyari kapag inayos or maging maayos yung digital marketing. So, you invest what you can only invest. Dun to begin with, yun yung start, no? So, start ka muna sa 1 to 2 social media platforms. It's best to be in an omni-platform or do omni-channel, no? Okay na okay talaga yon. Yan ay kung kaya mo siyang i-manage. Because there are MSMEs na lahat nandun sila, Facebook, Instagram, nag-TikTok sila, nag-Pinterest sila, they're even in Shopee, Lazada, alam mo yun, tas may website pa sila, then there comes fulfillment. Hindi na nila ma-fulfill o kaya naman they can no longer manage the other platforms. If you're a newbie, what you can do is to start small. Start with 1 to 2 platforms. Consider the biggest platform. It's always Facebook and Instagram. And then maybe if you think you can produce more videos, you can do TikTok. You can also do TikTok. Now, if you're an e-commerce, ibig sabihin you're a product type of business, and you're ready to have fulfillment in other e-com platforms like Lazada and Shopee, you can be present in Lazada and Shopee and optimize your keywords. That way, Kung hindi ka man pa ready maglagay ng paid promotion or advertisements for your other platforms, at least there's a possibility for them to generate sales kahit na hindi mo siya tauhan. Kasi yung mga e-com platforms like Shopee and Lazada, ano naman yan fulfillment yung hinihintay mo from that platforms kung may mag-order sa'yo or wala. So at least present ka din doon or may options yung possible customer or clients mo sa ibang platforms. But yeah, choose 1 to 2 platforms that you can focus on. And then you have to make or create content and conversation to your target customer or ideal customer or client regularly and consistently. Creating content regularly and consistently is not naman every day, no? Kasi parang lagi itong debate or question actually ng mga students namin. Dapat po ba araw-araw ako nagpo-post? Kung solo ka pa lang, ibig sabihin, one-man team ka pa lang, no? You have to set your own pace. So kung ang consistent and regular mo is twice a week, then you will be consistent and you be regular twice a week of content posting. If you can do it on a daily basis, better. Syempre, mas maganda 'yon. Mas lalapitan ka na or mas babatuan ka ng algorithm ni Facebook or ng platform. Pero if you cannot, just make content consistently and regularly. Kung once a week 'yan, then do once a week. Make it a habit na may once a week posting ka, kung twice a week, thrice a week, no? Hanggang sa maging consistent na sa'yo yung on a daily basis, which is the most ideal one. So, yun siguro yung mga basic tips. And then, yung minention ko kanina, yung 5 important assets, dapat ready yun. Regardless if you start small or you're big, actually, syempre, pag big, dapat meron ka nun. But if you start small, you have to have that 5 assets. Kasi, ma-exhaust ka kapag wala kang customer service or, alam mo yun, wala kang someone na tumututok sa mga inquiries, ma-exhaust ka. Yung materials mo, yung mga videos and photos mo, eventually may exhaust yan. Especially if you're gonna be doing Facebook ads or Instagram ads, may exhaust din sa eventually. So, yung 5 assets na yun, start with that, plus select at least 2 platforms that you can manage to begin with. Yeah.
And I think marami na pong tinitake down na notes yung ating mga taga-pakinig, no? Miss Frances, bago ko bumalik kay Miss Irene, nabanggit kasi niya na for her, meron siyang innate na parang superpower na ma-foresee kung ano yung mga trends. Now, paano naman po, Miss Frances, sa mga micros na mag-isa lang, no, na sobrang dami nang manage as an HR, as a fulfiller, tapos business owner, tapos siya rin yung sa marketing. What are the ways that they can do to keep up with the trends, lalo na when it comes to digital marketing? Parating may iba't ibang pwedeng ilabas yung competitors mo. So how do they keep up?
Yan, alam mo, ang ganda ng question na yun, no? And the beauty also of doing marketing online is the platforms provide us with free access to analytics. No? Yung ibig sabihin, unlike doing things offline, no? Ibig sabihin yung mga traditional marketing like placing ads on newspaper, billboard, TV, radio, mahirap i-measure if how effective the advertisements are. Pero when you do everything digital, like you do Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads, etc., even the e-com platforms like Lazada and Shopee, they can provide you your data and results on a daily basis. Now, kung medyo busy ka, you don't have to look at it naman buong araw eh. You can do it end of the day. No? Silipin mo, ano yung nangyari sa result nung niran mo na ads or ano yung nangyari sa result ng content na pinost mo. Ano yung reach nito, no? So, you can always go to the page insights feature of the platform. Yun yung maganda. Even if you're not as as gifted as Irene doon sa pag-project or pagsinang trends, at least doon pa lang, initially, you have the analytics, you have your insights. Ano ba yung nandoon sa page insights ng mga platforms? I'm gonna give example with Facebook or Instagram. Ando doon yung measure kung gaano ba kalawak yung naabot ng content or ng ads mo. There's reach, there's also impressions, there's also possible na number of engagements. Ibig sabihin, ilan yung nag-react, ilan yung nag-comment, ilan yung nag-share ng post or ng content mo. So, Meron din doon, matatrack mo din doon yung demographics. Ano yung composition ng mga nag-engage doon sa content mo or sa ad mo? Marami bang babae? Mas malaki bang percentage yung kababaihan or kalalakihan? You can also check anong edad yung nag-engage sa business mo, no? With those kind of the basic metrics, or I would say basic insights, you'll be able to know ano yung next na game plan mo for your business. So manonotice mo, for example, no, kunwari for the month of September, nakita mo, okay, karamihan pala sa mga tao na nag-engage sa business ko or bumibili, mga kalalakihan. Therefore, you can also plan ahead and then create content talking directly to your target customer or to your set ideal customer by the trend. So, mga kalalakihan yung gagamitin mo na tone or probably content para sa business mo. So, yun yung maganda na meron ngayon yung mga digital marketing platforms for you to learn more about your business, to learn more about the algorithm or yung takbo ng parang behavior sa loob ng mga platforms. At the same time, help you decide. No? Tulungan ka mag-decide ano yung next ko na pwedeng gawin. Magsisale ba ako? No? Kung bawa, yung previous sale pala namin, ganito yung naging impact niya. So, ngayon, the following month ba, okay ba siya na ulitin ulit? Do I have the capacity to cater or to create another sale campaign for my business? So you can help the platforms can help you create decisions for your business din. Yun yung maganda.
Thank you po, Miss Frances. Ngayon, babalikan ko naman si Miss Irene, no? Miss Irene, nabanggit po ni Miss Frances kanina, meron pong analytics and where you can see yung trends, kung sino yung nag-review. Now, was there a time that you had an opportunity to apply techniques based on the trends or reports na nakuha nyo kay Insight? And did it help you later on as a business owner?
Thank you, lovely. Ang ganda ng mga insights ni Frances. Hindi ako gifted, ha? Natawa naman ako. Wala akong superpower. Mamaya baka isipin nila, meron ako superpower. No, siguro, when I say that, it's because it comes from learning. You know, like, you read, and then you read kung ano yung data. So, everything that you do is based on data. But, of course, nandun din yung instinct. So, in terms of the analytics, to be honest, nung una, pag binubuksan ko yung analytics, ang tinitingnan ko lang talaga conversion, reach, at saka frequency. Kasi parang inisip ko, okay, gusto ko lang malaman, yung bottom line kasi ako palagi. Parang, ano ba yung ginastos ko, magkano ba yung kinita ko, ganyan. Tapos eventually, nung I got stuck na somewhere, parang hindi ko na ma-scale. Ang hirap kasi mag-scale, iba na yung numbers nag-iiba siya. Parang nung una, minsan mas maganda na maliit lang yung budget. Pag lumalaki na, parang matagal yung balik. Yan, ganyan. Mainipin ako. So I have to learn how to read the data and to read yung analytics na sinasabi ni Frances. I'm not really an expert at it, pero at least alam ko yung demographics. So parang na-validate lang nung analytics yung alam ko na gusto kong i-target from the start. Like, for example, gusto ko kasi hair care, di ba? Sino ba naman gumagamit ng shampoo? Madalas yung babae naman, di ba? Pero minsan magugulat ako na, okay pala siya sa ganitong segment. So, may mga ganong surprises na, ito palang segment na to, pwede ko pala tong i-explore. Meron pala akong ganitong customers. Or pwede din pala siya sa lalaki. Bumibenta din pala siya sa lalaki, ganyan. So, hindi lang pala siya female, meron din pala siya sa male users, ganyan. Tapos, itong age bracket na to,
makikita rin po ang age, apart from gender.
Yes, so, complete siya actually, pati yung, basta marunong ka lang mag-drill down. So, once you started na to do your advertising, you engage in a advertising platform somewhere, can it be Google, Facebook, YouTube, they also have TikTok, ganyan. They will provide you the analytics. Even if you have your own website, like us, we do Shopify. So Shopify also has their own analytics. So makikita ko din doon na, ilan ba yung pumunta sa website ko, ilan ba dito ang bumili, healthy ba yung conversion. Like for example, sa amin nasa 3.5 to 4% ang conversion sa website. So pag minsan tinitignan ko na, healthy ba tong conversion na to? Pag bumaba na siya ng 1.9, something is wrong with my campaigns. Kasi bakit hindi bumibili yung customer? Ganon. So, anong meron? Baka hindi maayos yung website ko, hindi maganda yung journey nila ng customer, nahihirapan silang mag-check out, hindi nila mahanap yung gusto nila. Yung ganyan. Kasi Miss Lovely, for example, meron akong i-run na ad, nakalagay doon, oh, itong shampoo na to, it prevents hair fall. Ganyan. Tapos pag-click ko dun sa ad na to or itong testimonial, parang ano yung sabi, social proof, di ba? Nung ginamit ko tong shampoo na to, totoo nga, nabawasan yung hair fall ko. Ganyan. Usually we employ kasi usually yung target, yung customers namin, professionals eh. So, mga doctors, lawyers, yun yung mga bumibili. Isipin mo yan, makikita mo pa yan doon. So, yun yung na value na nagbibigay on how to read analytics. Kung ikaw naman yung customer, nakita mo yung ads na niran namin ni The EcoShift na, this shampoo bar really helped me with lessen my hair fall, ganyan. So ikaw, ay okay ba? Totoo ba? Pipindutin ko. Pag pinindot ko siya, tapos pumunta siya doon sa product na skincare, syempre maiinis ka, di ba? Hindi naman yun yung gusto mong tingnan eh. Gusto mo yung shampoo. Bakit napunta sa toner? So, as an advertiser, as the one who runs a campaign or an ad, or anong tawag ni Frances, hindi ko alam yung terms, kailangan, you have to make sure na pag clinic ng customer yon, doon siya pupunta para hindi mainis sa'yo. Tapos pag nandun na, make your page, give them the information as many as possible. Nakaka-overwhelm kasi ako hanggang ngayon, hindi ko pa yan naayos. Pero yun yung basic na pwede mong ma-learn. At saka, ang decisions mo kasi mas maganda if driven by data. So, ibig sabihin, it's good to trust your gut somehow, di ba? Tapos yung data will validate it. Or, it can be the other way around. When something is not working, look at the data. Why is it not working? Because sometimes you feel like I'm doing great. Like, diba? This is, kasi magaling ako, I'm doing great, pero it's not converting. Why is it not converting? Look at the data. Maybe there's something that you miss. So, try not to overlook that segment na dapat meron din tayong data-driven and facts, diba? So, of course, kasama mo din yung emotional appeal pag nagbebenta ka na. Pero ang hirap kasi, like, pwede naman kasing meron ng low-hanging fruit that the data has given you. Pero gusto mo talaga doon sa matagal. Di ba? Yung may ganun eh, na nami-miss out mo na, ito pala benta na. Pero kasi medyo stubborn ka, meron kang iniisip siya, hindi ka open-minded. Gusto mo i-drive, dito ako kasi ito talaga yung merkado ko. Pero yung data, ang sinasabi, dito ka. Bakit ka pa dito, di ba? So, kailangan i-marry mo yun. Kasi otherwise, you'd be wasting your resources, your time, energy, and effort. Yun. Yun lang yung
Thank you,
share
Miss
ko.
Irene. Ako, malaking tulong po pa talaga yung data sa social media strategies po when it comes to digital marketing. Now, before we leave, would you guys have any few words para sa ating mga MSMEs, no, na from the basics sa ating previous episode? Nako, baka na mas na-overwhelm sila ngayon na nag-advance naman tayo, no? But I think hindi po tayo mawawalan ng experts and MSMEs na patuloy na mag-guide po sa kanila. Let's start po with Miss Frances.
Ayan. So, yung topic natin for this episode is the advanced digital marketing strategy. Although, we're talking about the new MSMEs, no, or even those na matagal na sa business, no. Although digital marketing can be very intimidating kasi talagang technical siya. You have the platforms, you have this kung ano-anong buttons or kung ano-anong setup yung gagawin mo, you have this certain metrics. It can really be intimidating and very technical. But remember, these platforms will also help you navigate things. So a good thing about platforms, they help you navigate by providing step-by-step solutions. So like with Meta, with Facebook and Instagram, it's easy, no, to have at least to test, for you to test, to boost, at least to have an experience to create promotion. It's easier because they have prompts. Tuturuan ka nila or tutulungan ka nila kung ano yung next step na pwede mong gawin para makarating ka dun sa objective mo if you want to boost your ads. So, be very exploratory, especially if you're just in the earlier stage. It's best to explore when you're in the earlier stage of your business rather than explore or parang magkamali ka kapag nasa dulo ka na. But it's still okay to fail or at least magkamali, no? Para at least matutunan mo din ano ba yung nangyari when you launch probably your first advertisement, no? That's number one. Number two, upon realizing with the conversation with EcoShift and Irene, it's also important to have to complete the customer journey. Ano ba tong customer journey na to? Bukod sa ikaw ay naghalimbawa, nag-post ka or nag-place ka ng advertisement sa, for example, sa Facebook, ano yung next na gusto nating gawin? Bibili ba sila? If you're using a website, make sure that your landing pages or your sales pages are highly optimized para wala na silang pagkakataon na lumabas or hindi mag-complete ng orders or mag-fulfill ng orders dun sa landing page mo. So, yung na-mention ko rin kanina, the 5 important assets for you to actually kickstart your digital marketing game, you have to have those. So, you have to have an optimized social media pages. You also have to have your own photos and videos. You have to have your customer support, no, someone who can actually answer inquiries. And then you also have to have social proof or testimonials to validate if your product or services are really efficient or are really working. Then yun yung mga importanteng bagay na dapat meron tayo. And yung next, if you're afraid to scale, if you're afraid na baka masunog yung pera ko pag mag-place ako ng ads tas hindi ako marunong, you have to start small. Wala namang nagsimula ng malaki agad. No, so like for example, yung journey ni Irene sa EcoShift, he started with how much amount lang, 2,000 pesos until such na nakikita niya na, I'm becoming profitable or I have this certain conversion that I'm actually getting from it. Then you scale like gradually. Kasi when you place like boom, maglagay ako agad dyan ng for example, 10,000 pesos and then you don't know what to do. I mean, don't know how to analyze your data then dun ka matatakot na, wala ako na pala, ang pangit pala ng result ko. So you have to start small muna. No, when you start small, start with a certain amount that you're comfortable na masunog. Ako lagi ko yung sinasabi, no, especially when you do ads. It's an investment. It can actually help you if you did it well or kind of make you realize things that you have to optimize something about your targeting or probably about your business, no. Minsan the data can also give you that kind of result, no, kung meron kang dapat baguhin din sa business mo. But you really have to start small and then scale slowly. Now, may mga MSMEs din na hindi naman talaga maalam, no? If you think talaga na parang feeling mo hindi mo siya magagawa and you are ready, you have an ample amount to invest to a provider, then you can have someone help you. It's not naman masama na humingi ng tulong. But be very conscious and cautious as well. Kaya maganda yung ginawa ni Irene na she started it with herself. Nag-aral siya, educate yourself, be knowledgeable about the platforms din, no? Para at least when you try to scale and when you try to have someone take over what you're doing, you also know what they're doing. Kagaya ng ginawa niya na nag-hire siya, tapos hindi rin naging okay, then binalik niya din sa kanya because she actually knows what to do or what she's been doing very well na ever since nag-start sa mag-business. So you have to be knowledgeable and educated about the platforms and learn muna by yourself before asking help from someone kung talagang hindi mo na kaya. So, yun siguro yung mga tips na maiiwanan ko. And of course, go to authorities or organizations that provide free lessons or like free education like sa DTI, no? Meron kayong mga ganong kind of content. Sa Bayan Academy din and yung sa Strive Masterclass ng Mastercard. Bayan Academy has free resources as well. You can go to their Facebook pages. You can see the different videos created and produced, sponsored by Masterclass. You can visit those kinds of content providers for you to be educated and for you to be able to learn more. Meta also has the blueprint course. So sa blueprint course, nandoon na talaga. It's like the crash course of things that can happen or that you can do as a business in their platform. So you can go to blueprint page of Meta and then find out kung ano yung mga relevant na lessons that you can also undergo and then take para mas matutunan mo yung kung ano yung nangyayari sa Meta platforms. Yun lang for me.
Thank you, Miss Frances, for those tips and sharing other resources that our audience might be able to access during their free time. So, Miss Irene, ayan, let's go with you naman bilang isang patotoo ng social media ads. What can you tell your fellow entrepreneurs or would-be entrepreneurs, no? Na medyo takot pa rin to dip their toes in the water.
Okay, so ang ganda ng mga tips ni Frances. So yun, dagdagan ko lang. Actually, wala na ako may dagdag kasi nasabi niya na. Siguro sa akin, kasi yun yung steps, 'di ba? For me, it's more on who you are, yung how do you call this? Yung brevity, yung kailangan malakas yung loob mo. Yung palakasan ng loob na you have to take that first step. Otherwise, you will never know, 'di ba? Baka naman you're so scared na to foray or to explore in the digital marketing scenario na you are also missing out on the opportunities. So since everything naman is a learning process, you also have to be gentle to yourself. So just take the first step. And then remember that it's a journey and it's a learning. And then be gentle with yourself if you fail. And then apply all the steps that Frances has just said. Start small. Take the the first step. You start small, and then you scale when necessary. So that's the tip that I can share. Kasi and every day it's a learning. Even now ako, grabe, tinitingnan ko siya palagi. Kasi nandun yung kaba, shocks, magko-convert ba to or hindi? Kasi ganun that's how it is, diba? Dapat may kaba palagi para you're always on your toes. Yun lang yung tip ko. Thank you again, Lovely, for inviting me to DigiTalks. And I hope I was able to give inspiration and learnings to the other MSMEs, and may your business prosper and may we help more our kababayans. That's all.
Thank you, Miss Irene, for your inspirational journey and for trusting us na i-share at iyong journey with DigiTalks. Nako, mga ka-DigiTalks, isang makabuluhang talakayan ng ating natutunan ngayon tungkol sa advanced digital marketing. Again, thank you very much to our ka-DigiTalks Irene and DigiTalks expert Frances. Mula sa ating mga panauhin, maraming salamat po for sharing your experiences and expertise on digitalization. Mga ka-DigiTalks, see you all next episode for another educational and entertaining discussion on the latest trends in digitalization and how our business owners can benefit from these technologies. Don't forget to like and follow our DTI Facebook page and YouTube channel for the latest news for Filipino MSME.